Hey y'all, welcome to Life on Goldman Road. I'm Brenda and welcome to the kitchen. We are going to do blueberry fudge today. Clarence has been wanting this ever since getting a piece at Bucky's in Sevierville when we went to Tennessee. So I have some blueberries. They are nice and large and look delicious. So we're going to try this. I'm not really feeling it today. We have had frozen stuff. I'm not a winter person. I don't like winter. I don't pretend to like winter. We normally don't get snow and ice, and the last time we had it was 2 years ago. We got a little bit. Um, Today's Thursday for me. We got this stuff, I don't even know, Monday night? Maybe? Anyway, roads have been awful. We have a lot of shaded roads in our area, and so it just didn't melt off. Today has been really the first day truly above freezing. We got up to 40 degrees today. Um, and I just saw that they put out for the weekend another hard freeze through the weekend till Monday in our area. So I am tired of hearing water drip, but I am thankful my pipes did not freeze. I know my electric bill is going to be high, but I am so thankful for the heat. But I think being inside is just kind of getting to me, as a lot of mamas and everybody that have kids at home and everything. I normally can get outside whenever I want to, but I haven't because of it's cold. I met our fire coordinator outside just a few minutes ago, and I finally just told him bye. I was going back inside. So anyway, let me get these opened and rinsed. We need a cup of blueberries for this fudge. Now, it's going to take some time. This says the total time is going to be 3 hours and 25 minutes. Now, I'm not going to make you hang out for 3 hours and 25 minutes with me. But it calls for a cup of frozen blueberries. Well, I have fresh. Quarter cup of granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and I have some from the bottle, and 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now we're going to cook that on the stove and break our blueberries apart and cook that until it gets thick, and then we're going to put our blueberries in that thick mixture through a strainer and strain out the liquid and throw away the blueberry hulls. More or less is what we're going to do. Then we've got to put that in the refrigerator to cool. Then we have white chocolate fudge to make. So it says 3 cups of good quality white baking chips. They use Ghirardelli, but I have Hershey's, I think. I don't know. Sorry, couldn't grab it. I have Nestle. White chocolate chips. I love these. We are also going to need sweetened condensed milk and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. So we have all of that. We've got to mix that together. And of course, I touched it and my screen went blank. So I will go over the recipe as we move forward. But as always, it will be in the description box below. So you just click on where the title is, click more, and it should pop up. Whew. All right. Let's get started. And hopefully my energy level will come up because I have a kitchen to clean and it's been a mess. I have sandwiches to make for a funeral tomorrow, and with the water the way it's been, I have cleaned in another part of the house. I have not been in my kitchen. So that's why it's kind of gnarly looking. But anyway, okay. Now, it is not going to take us very long to get a cup of blueberries because look at this. This is this is a huge blueberry, and they're all like that. There's another great big one. So we may use a little bit more than a cup, maybe a cup and a half. It's not, I don't think it's going to hurt anything, but let me get these washed up and make sure all the stems are off of them, and we will get them into our pot. All right, so we have our cup of frozen blueberry, or sorry, mine are fresh, a quarter cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now, this is going to be on medium heat, and I need to find a whisk of some sort. Not the one I want. But I guess it'll do. Alright. So this should take about 10 minutes to get the blueberries broken up. All of this mixture melted and combined. And essentially we're going to be kind of making like a pie filling. Is what I can gather from this recipe. So let me get this going, get our blueberries start to breaking up, and then I will bring you back when we are closer to the finished product. So the whisk didn't work all that great. I have my meat masher. This little thing is superb, and I love it when I do, you know, any type of ground meat. So I'm just going to kind of chop the blueberries up as we do this process and kind of stir them around, and we should get what we need. All right, found my strainer. Just put it on a small bowl, and what we essentially have is pie filling or thickened blueberry juice. And we just want to get it all out. All right. Let me work with this, and then we will try to get the rest out of the pan. And all we're going to do is just work this and push the liquid through here and hold back. The screen on this will hold back the blueberries. So it'll be a slow process, see? But we'll get there. All right, we have our blueberries in the refrigerator cooling, which they were pretty much cool. It didn't really take a whole lot. Once I got everything, all the gel down into the bowl, I had worked it enough to, it was mainly cool. But we have to get together the fudge part before we can add the blueberry part. So let's get started on the white chocolate fudge. All right, so the fudge part, we have a microwavable bowl. We have a can of sweetened condensed milk. We have our bag, our bag of white chocolate chips, and I'm going to measure out 3 cups of white chocolate chips. Heavy cream. We need 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. Sorry, y'all. The mixture, we're going to put it in this bowl. We're going to put it in the microwave and go for 1 minute. We're going to stir it around, and then we'll go for 30-second increments until our chocolate chips are melted. And ta-da! We have fudge. Once it's cooled anyway. So let's get all this together in a bowl. I had a little bit of chocolate chips left in a bag that I wanted to use before they got old. So I, matter of fact, had just used the rest of that bag the other day. So we're going to add those in. That's 1 cup. Our sweetened condensed milk. This stuff is heaven. This is not going to be a diabetic friendly recipe, because this right here is loaded with sugar. So we're going to clean that can out. All right. Get us another 2 cups of chocolate chips. Let's see if I can get this bag open. Should have already had it open. Well, let me grab it. All right. Two. Whoop. And 3. Let me get our heavy cream. All right, my Kindle has decided to flunk out on me. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons, and then I'm going to double check the recipe on my phone to make sure we are correct in our measurements before we stir this around and then put it in the microwave for a minute. All right, here we are at, what have we done? A minute, and then we've done 30 seconds. So let's stir this around. Ooh, this may be it. That looks nice. You don't want to cook it too much and have it seize up on you. That would be terrible. Okay, so that's good. Let me read right quick. Add a 1/2 cup, let's see. Add a 1/2 cup of blueberry topping to the fudge mixture. Fold 3 or 4 times. Pour the fudge into the dish. So let's grab our dish. We have this pan. I'll move it closer in just a second. I got to get some parchment paper. All right. That'll work in there. All right, let me get, all of it's running together at the end. All right, so we need a 1/2 cup of our blueberry mixture. And we will probably have more than a 1/2 cup. We will, but not by much. So I may add it because I don't have anything else to do with this blueberry filling. And if it turns purple, it turns purple. I'm not going to stress over it. All right, there we go. Okay, set that right there. We're moving around here. Let me put this so I can pour into here, but let me show you. Woo! It was getting thick. Hang on a second, bud. Ooh, that's pretty. All right, we're going to go with that. We're going to just turn it up and let it come out.
It looks so purple.
It does look so purple. Grayson is here with me. He was watching cartoons and decided to come in the kitchen and see what I was doing. All right. Now, normally I scrunch up my paper so it will fill all the corners and crevices, but we're going to take our spatula and kind of get it to go where it's supposed to go. All right. Oh my goodness. They're all on the radio today. Okay. I hope you can see that. That looks absolutely gorgeous. We're going to stick it in the freezer until it is, not in the freezer, we're going to put it in the refrigerator until it is set. Probably a couple of hours. Y'all, we left the blueberry fudge in the refrigerator overnight because since I added a little bit extra of that blueberry filling, it was a little softer than probably what it should be. But we're going to cut it, see what happens. I don't know. The middle seems good. Around the edges are a little softer, but it'll eat. So let's get it out of the fridge. Okay, I'm going to lift it out of our dish here, and I'll put you closer to where you can see what I'm talking about when it's still a little soft. I have got stuff everywhere, and I've got to get in this kitchen. All right, so let me zoom you in a little bit. Maybe you can see a little bit better. All right, I'm going to peel the paper back, and you'll see, like, right here, it's still kind of loose, but it's good. And I think it's strictly because we added that extra filling. Now, back here in this corner, perfect. So, let me grab a knife. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do a very big chunk of it because I don't need this. I don't need this. But for tasting purposes, we're gonna get into it. So let's see what we got. It's a little bit. All right, can you see that? On the bottom, it's a little bit soft. Can't think of my words today. But it's got beautiful, beautiful color. So let's try it. All right, so we have our. The color is just gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. That is so good. Now, I read in the comments on this recipe, somebody used milk chocolate chips instead of the white chocolate chips, and they said it was even better. This is wonderful. I don't know how much you can improve on this, but wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's a different recipe. Normally, fudge, it's chocolate. It's, sometimes you do the white chocolate version, but it's still, I've never seen blueberry fudge. So this is different. We will probably do this again. I will stick to the recipe, or at least try to. But this turned out great. It's a gorgeous dessert to take somewhere. I appreciate each and every one of you showing up and hanging out, liking and subscribing to the videos. I just can't ask for anything more. So I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So until next time, I'll see you later.